Hey, Midnight Strike here with a few updates for my summer discography reviews. So, if you don't remember, I actually posted a poll containing various artists to decide on who to do a discography review on, basically, for the month of August. As you know, this is my summer discography reviews, so I chose Trivium for this month, Killswitch Engage for the previous month, and this month, Tool actually won the discography by a landslide victory of, I believe it was like 8 or 9 different votes, but that's a lot compared to the 2 to 4 that all the other bands were getting. And poor Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains actually had no love. There were 0 people who voted for Alice in Chains, so, poor them. They're actually a pretty good band. So I've reviewed, what was it, their newest album, Devil Put Dinosaurs here, but it was good. It was decent for me. But anyways, moving on, though, Tool is the next band that I'm getting into, and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to approach it with a grain of salt, because I've actually never heard a full Tool album. I've only heard 2 songs by them, Parabola and Schism, both of which were, I believe, on Guitar Hero. And if not, I've heard of Schism and I just kind of searched it up. So getting into that, they have 4 albums and I believe a few EPs, so I will probably review the EPs if they have new material on it. I've still got to check it out. I just know that I'm reviewing Tool this next month, so I really don't know what to expect. So, wish me luck, I guess, and enjoy the reviews that come out. So, another thing, Five Finger Death Punch. A lot of people have been sort of, pressuring me to say something about this, and, me being the nice person that I am, I'm about to give you an impromptu opinion on the album in this update, as I did with Kingmaker. So, basically with Five Finger Death Punch, it's kind of a hit-and-miss band, for me. I've heard a few songs off of The Way of the Fist. I can't for the life of me remember the remember the names of them, but I have heard a few songs off of War is the Answer, those being Hard to See and Bad Company cover. I can't really get into it. I don't know what it is about the band, or the vocals, or the guitars, or anything. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot, for the life of me, get into it. But The Way of the Fist was definitely an improvement, over War is the Answer, for me at least, personally. So, I really don't know much about the band. I don't claim to know a lot about the band. I haven't heard any songs off of their newest album, American Capitalist, or their second newest now, but the righteous side, or the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. See, I already messed it up. It is an album with a bunch of guest musicians on it, and I already know that. And the first time that I heard Lift Me Up, I was like, holy shit, this band might actually have some potential in them. I really liked it. I mean, I heard it live on the Golden Gods, and I was just, chatting with a bunch of friends, tweeting, and it was a fun, memorable experience. I'll probably do the same thing next year. But when I heard the studio version, it was just it seemed very lifeless and stale compared to the live version. I still like the studio version, but I like the live version at Golden Gods a fuck ton better. But, upon listening to the entire album, though, it seems really bogged down by unnecessary cursing and distorted, it kind of has that same overall production value that the rest of the albums, or the rest of these songs that I've heard from FFDP have had, and it doesn't really sit well with me. The only songs I really liked were Watch You Bleed and Lift Me Up, and I liked, like I said, the live versions a little bit better. So, I mean, one of the lyrics, it's not the size of the fight in the dog, or it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Like, I mean, okay, Black Dog Barking, Airborne used those lyrics and actually made it a little bit clever because it was talking about that. But it's just, in Five Finger Death Punch, it just comes out of nowhere, okay? It just comes out of nowhere, and it's just, you're not expecting it, and it doesn't really seem right. But the songs that I actually did like I said, Watch You Bleed, while they do swear a lot, I do like the screaming, I do like the echoing effects and distortion used in that song. It seems very, varied, and it has a variety of different structures to it, and it just sounds good, I guess, is really the only thing I can say. And Lift Me Up is just kind of a good song overall, especially live. Not really so much into the, the studio version, but Rob Halford sounds decent. But then you get to Mama Said Knock You Out. Tech 9? Really? Five Finger Death Punch? Tech 9. You're fucking kidding me. Okay, if you're gonna do a rap cover, at least get the original rap artist to do it, with you. LJ Cool, or I believe that's what it is. I'm not huge into rap, but I do know the song because I actually looked it up after finding out it was a cover, and I actually kind of like the original. I think it's kind of catchy. I don't like rap at all, but I like the original rap song. So I mean, '90s rap is actually kind of cool, and Beastie Boys, rap rock, all that stuff is good. But when it comes to Five Finger Death Punch, I think the cover was extremely unnecessary, especially when they try to condense it into their rock-ridden formula, their rock-driven. It just doesn't seem right. It's like I said, it just has that element that something is missing. So that's really all I can say about it, and I'm not doing like an extreme review or anything. It's just kind of a short, So Tool won the discography. I don't really like Five Finger Death Punch that much. I never really have liked the band, but this album really doesn't change my opinion of them, aside from maybe, like I said, Watch You Bleed and Lift Me Up. So with that, thank you very much for watching. This is Midnight Strike 3625. Keep calm and rock on.